Hi everyone, it's Bobby. I am back with another completed project. This one is a very small little mini album using the new Bewitching Hour, which is exclusive to Country Craft Creations. It is so cute. And I used some ribbon from my stash to secure the closure. This is one of the cut-aparts, and this is a die I had in my stash, an old Martha Stewart die that's called Drippy Goo. And I matted everything on white on the cover. There's your spine, and there's the back. I forgot my ribbons again, and I didn't put them underneath the white, so I had to come up with a way to secure my ribbon because I wanted it on the front. So that's what I did. That's how I hid them. So I have my little ribbon closure here, and this is 4.5 by 6.5 with a 1-inch spine. And on the inside cover, I made an acetate pocket. And there is a tutorial that shows you how I got the pocket on there without any adhesive showing. And this little cauldron I cut it from one of the design papers. And this little graphic 45 tag has the little witch on it on her broom. She's so cute. And this one is on the craft. I used the craft, the black, and the cream. Oh, I forgot a ribbon on this one. That's okay. It's no biggie. This I cut out from one of the design papers. And here's that Drippy Goo again with another piece of acetate. I just didn't want to completely cover up the papers. I mean, since she's been making her own papers, or designing her own papers, they are just gorgeous, and I hate to cover them up. Then this is one sheet of paper makes all 6 of these. One sheet of cardstock. Anyway. That tag, then when you go over to page 2, you have a pocket here, and I don't have anything in it. Let me see if I've got a scrap that I can. This may be too wide. It'll go down in there. It goes all the way down in. So you have a top pocket here, little belly band over here, and I cut out one of the candy corns, and it's got white on the back. And then we have a side-loading pocket here, and it says, "Hello, my pretties." Isn't it cute? And I love this black and white check paper. Then we go to this page, and I believe I have a die that makes a spider web, which I wanted to put here. Haven't found it yet, but that's my game plan. Then we have a little tag here, and I cut one of the little spiders out. Just put him on the back. Goes under there. Then we have another top loading pocket here. And another acetate pocket with the Drippy Goo. And then on the back we have the candy corn and another little ghost. These were on the cut apart sheet, and I just used a excuse me, a 3/4 inch punch and then a 1-inch punch, and just backed them that way. So that is it. This is a little mini album that I did a couple years ago with Authentique Scholastic, and one of my subscribers sent me a message. She was making it, and she was having trouble figuring out how to attach her pages, and so I told her I would make another. I mean, I tried to explain it to her by mail, but I don't think she understood it, so I told her I would just make another one and send her the link to it and see if that doesn't answer more of her questions. So hopefully that'll help her out, but I just thought it turned out so cute with this Bewitching Hour, that's what she said it was called, Bewitching Hour. It's just really super cute paper. Alright, that's it. Stay tuned for the tutorial, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay guys, here is what my game plan is for the inside of this folio. I thought I would show you the inside of the 2 covers, because these are not exactly like before. I had a corner pocket, but these papers are so gorgeous I didn't want to cover up this cauldron, so I cut a piece of acetate that is 4.25 by 2, and I scored it at 1/2, and I've just attached it underneath with the score tape. And then I added I actually put a piece of score tape on the little 1/2-inch mylar or acetate, and then I attached this inside. Then I added another piece on the outside. Actually, here's the other one. It's attached on the inside, you can see. And if I put this in here like this, and line it up side to side, and then pull the score tape backer off. I don't want this to hang out. And just push it down on there. It gives you your little pocket. And then you'll need another piece of score tape on the outside to attach it, because I'm fairly certain this acetate is not going to stick with the art glitter glue. I think it'll just slide. So, as insurance, I'm using the score tape. Now, to give yourself a little extra room, when you attach this, you can add some art glitter glue over the top of this score tape. So I'm going to peel the backer off. Make sure your score tape doesn't hang out. And then I'm going to add the art glitter glue to the back of this. And I'm going to attach it. Had a little glue ooze there, and I've just got a very small border of the orange showing. There. Now I want to burnish inside this pocket and make sure my edges are down good. And we'll do the same thing with this one. And then I'll show you how we're going to attach it. Anything you use is going to show through, any kind of adhesive is going to show through the acetate. So I had to come up with a way to hide my adhesive and still use the acetate so that I don't cover up all the paper. Okay, let's get this one down. Oops, not yet. There we go. Now, I've punched out some 3/4 inch black circles, and I'm going to glue 2 of them together. Actually, I think I'll glue 3 of them together, because they are the Artisan, but they're not real thick all by themselves, and I want to make sure I've got some space here. And I'm going to put this cauldron on the top, but I want my spacers underneath, and I want to put it as close to the outside edge as I can so I've got room in the pocket. So let me put the glue side down right here on the outside edge of the cauldron. And I'm going to, I don't know if glue's going to hold it. Actually, let me grab a little piece of score tape just to make sure it's going to stay. Where's my end? There it is. a little piece of score tape on it, just to make sure. Okay, I went ahead and attached this one down, and then on this one you can see I've got my little circles underneath here, and I cut one of the circles in quarters and glued 3 pieces together so that I could attach it. And the thing is, I have to use the score tape because this circle is so small. I didn't have anything small enough, so I'm just going to attach that right here. And then the candy corn, need another piece of score tape on here. Well, come on. There we go. And I'll just match it up over this one. Like that. Now we've still got our little pocket. See? And I put my hinge down, and I'm going to add little strips to cover the black, because I just want the orange to show, so I'm going to add 2 little strips here, like that. And that way this will continue all the way across. But I wanted to show you how to create this 6-sided page. So let me put this aside. And get my pen back in my glue. So you're going to need a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. And you're going to score at 4. And I like to give it a good score to make sure it's going to give me a nice fold. And 8. So we've got 4 and 8. That's all the scoring. Put this back. And I need my cutter. So we're going to put it in our cutter with the 4 and 6 going from side to side. And at the 6-inch mark, get rid of some of this junk up here, we're going to put it on 6 inches. And we're going to start at the bottom, and we're going to cut up to this 4-inch mark. Make sure I've got it in there good and straight. So we're just going to cut up to that 4-inch. Perfect. Get rid of this. Now we're going to take this first one and fold it back and match up our edges and burnish. Now turn it over and we'll fold it up to meet the edge and burnish again. Oops. And then we'll take this one up and we want it to match along the top and make sure that's matching. And we're going to burnish again. The sleeve keeps hitting that ruler. And then we'll fold it down. And then back. And I am not perfect here. So if if you turn it to where your page is open, so that you have the double fold on the left hand side. No, we don't want it that, we want it here. This opening. This is going to be where it fits over our hinge. Oh, why am I getting that? I need the album. So you'll have your page here. And that ain't gonna work. It's gotta go this way with the opening at the top. 1, 1, 2. Alright, something's wrong. Let me fold it back the opposite way. There we go, I think. One. Okay, sorry about that. I had to flip-flop it several times to make sure it was what I wanted. So I had it right in the first place. This is page 1, 2, and 3. And then this will be a pocket here, 4, 5, and 6. So let me show you. This is the way we started. And we folded it this way, and this way, and then this way. So we have 1, 2, pocket, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be a pocket with the side loading, and on this side it'll be your hinge. Okay? Now if you want to make an insert up here, we can punch a notch here, and you'll have a top loading here and a top loading here. Okay? Because this is going to glue down to here. So let me show you. Let me get a punch. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So on 3, you want to do your little half moon punch or whatever you want to do. Let me get mine in here. I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay, so that'll be your top loading pocket. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We'll flip it over because this is going to be your side pocket. And this will be your next top loading pocket. So let's do another punch here. And again, I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now this will get glued right here and at the bottom. But I want to add some paper in there first. Then this will get glued just at the bottom because that's our hinge. And that'll give us a pocket here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, pocket, 4 is another pocket, 5 and 6. Alright, now let me put some papers on them and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're at the end of this. I wanted to show you one last thing. I have put some of the papers down and I started embellishing, and I thought I better be more specific where the pages are glued before I go any farther. I have already glued the last two together, which makes a pocket, but it works just like the front. So once you do the front opens like this, and you'll add your piece that's going to show behind your notch, because see, page 2 is your notch, like that. So you'll add glue here and here so that you glue page 1 and page 2 together. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. And I haven't made any inserts yet, but I'll get to that. I just wanted to make sure that you understood which pages get adhered to which pages. And this is specifically for Sue, who messaged me, and she was making this project and she was getting stumped where to glue the pages together and how actually to, what part actually attached to the spine. So that now you've got page 1 and page 2, and then here's page 3, and that is actually going to be where you attach the hinge. And then page 5 and 6 go together just like the front. They're glued here and here, 5 and 6. So what we have left to do is put this in the album. So you're going to glue all the way down and across the bottom. See, this piece shows here, but you're going to leave, oh, I'm sorry, I said glue it. Yes, glue it here, here, and here. And then we're going to set it on the hinge. Make sure, I think I've got plenty of glue. And I'm going to bring my book back in, and I'm going to put this over the top, slide it all the way down, like that, and lay it over where I want it so that it's between the top and, between the top and the bottom, kind of evenly spaced. It's a little bit off center. I think I got my hinge a little bit longer than I should have, but that's okay. It'll still work. So now I want to open it out like this and burnish it down really well. And make sure that it's on my hinge good. And it looks like it is. Extra glue oozing out there, and I know it dries clear, but still. So there is your album, and I have some embellishing yet to do. But here's page 1, have an acetate pocket. Page 2 has a tuck spot. 3 has a belly band and a pocket, and there's also a pocket in 2. Then we turn it over. We have a corner pocket, a top pocket, and then an acetate pocket on 6. Alright, so that is our little album. It's going to take it a while to loosen up, I think. It's a little bit stiff. I'll just keep working it and burnishing it, and it'll loosen up. Alright, so that is the album. I'll finish my embellishing. There's your front cover, the side, and the back. Once again, I forgot to put my ribbons underneath the white mat, so I had to bury them underneath. I do that frequently. I get in a hurry and get ahead of myself. But there you go. That's what I have so far. I'll finish the embellishing, and then I'll do the walkthrough, and I'll be done. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you back soon.